YouTube, Hicktown back again, bringing you a very special video today, as all of you have been watching my Road to 100 De-Atomizer Strikes. This is the video where I get that 100th De-Atomizer Strike. Now it will be playing in the background. It's pretty boring gameplay. I pretty much spend most of the time on the cat statue and over on the other side in the building shooting people out of both windows. But I'll let you watch that and then I'll explain what all of you are asking, and why is that a momentous occasion for you to get 100 De-Atomizer Strikes. Well, I know none of you are asking that, but I'm going to answer it anyway. Back in Black Ops 1, when I very first started playing Call of Duty with my sons, we literally could not get any kills whatsoever. And that was before I realized how important internet connection was to playing a game like a first-person shooter. And we literally had a 3 megabyte download and less than a 1 megabyte upload for internet speed. And so we couldn't figure out why we were in game and it would feel like we were getting shot before we even seen the other enemy players whatsoever, and we would literally have to run Ghost Pro, sit in corners just to try to get 4 kills in a row or 5 kills in a row just to get a care package. So I remember the day when we finally upgraded our internet to 12 megabyte download, and I jumped on to Black Ops 1. It was a Nuketown game, and I got Chopper Gunner and Dogs in the very first game I played. And I remember thinking, wow, this is what playing Call of Duty is supposed to be like. This is how other players are playing against me when they're dropping Chopper Gunners and attack dogs. And so from there, that point forward, we realized the importance of what an internet connection was. Now you got to realize in Black Ops 1 we had about a 0.7 KD ratio, which was terrible, and a lot of that had to do with, number one, I was a terrible player because I'd never played before, and number two, our internet was absolute trash. So we move on then to Modern Warfare 3. I got a little better in Modern Warfare 3. At least I had over a 1 KD. Black Ops 2 rolls around. We were much better players in Black Ops 2. I think I still only had maybe a 1.2 KD in Black Ops 2, something around those lines. And then Ghost rolls around. It's the first game I felt like I was actually good at. I was actually better than a lot of the players playing against me. I ended up with maybe a 1.8 KD in Ghost. And then moved on to Black Ops 3, where I ended up with the first game of over a 2 KD in a Call of Duty. So every game I've gotten better in my gameplay. One thing to note, what's so special about 100 De-Atomizer Strikes, I never got a nuclear or a De-Atomizer Strike or anything like that until Black Ops 3. That was my very first game of actually going on a high kill streak. And of course Black Ops 3 is a 30 kill streak, and I ended up with 70 nuclears, but the majority of those were trapping on Nuketown or there towards the end of the game's life in the summertime in the Doom Clan Live, when they were doing the 1,000 nuclear race, playing with those guys and just watching the spawns and killing people off of spawn. So I wouldn't really count those necessarily as good gameplays because of the way we were playing, but the majority of my nuclears in Infinite Warfare have been solo, and so I was very excited to get my 100th nuclear in this game solo, the way that I started the game off and the way I got my very first nuclear in this game. So to me, this is a huge moment for myself as far as where I've came from and how far I've gone in how I play this game. Now, as you notice in the background, I play very slow, and I'm not going to say that I'm running around and I'm the best player ever, but I do have a 2.69 KD in this game, and all of those, for the most part, are gun only. I only run support streaks in this game because once I got into Black Ops 3 and realized, hey, I can drop nuclears, then that's the only thing I go for now. I don't ever run a Warden. I don't ever run any of the high score streaks. Literally, it's UAV, counter UAV, and advanced UAV. Now I get lucky right here in this gameplay because those guys literally spawned right on top of me, and I got lucky getting my advanced UAV and not dying right there. But this is a flawless gameplay through the De-Atomizer Strike. I will die here in just a few minutes. But this is a lot of what I do. I know where the enemy's coming, and I position myself to be in the advantage instead of trying to rush out in front of everybody else. There was the De-Atomizer Strike. Just because of the position I was in. If they come out of that doorway, they're not going to be looking for me right there. They're going to be looking the other direction. So I try to get on this head glitch and get a lot of kills. Now I was going to attempt to get the Juggernaut medal here as well, but that doesn't come through for me. You'll see where I actually get killed here in a few moments. But I was 2 off of the Juggernaut. So, but there you go. That is the history of myself as a Call of Duty player. Now, as far as World War II goes, I'll be honest with you, I'm a little concerned with the new Call of Duty. I'm so used to jetpacks now and that movement that the game is so fast that I have gone back and played Ghost, and I have gone back and played Black Ops 2, and the movement is so slow that it's something I'm really going to have to get used to. And there's the De-Atomizer Strike being dropped on this kid's head. There's just something so satisfying about calling in a De-Atomizer Strike or a nuclear on the other team, and I really hope World War II has something that you can call in, and there I timed that spider grenade perfectly. But I do hope there's a nuke you can get called in instead of just a nuke medal. There's just something satisfying about calling that nuke in. But there you go, guys. That is the 100th De-Atomizer Strike to date. I actually have 106 De-Atomizer Strikes now, but at this moment in this video, I only had my 100th. So I hope you enjoyed watching. If you do, smash that like button, and I'll catch you next time.